Digital psychology is a study of the effect that digital technology and media has on the human mind and how it affects people's lives. In this documentary, we will be discussing the concept of digital psychology against you, particularly the negative effect that the media has. Living in this ever-growing digital world is impacting people's brain chemistry, the way in which they act, and how their actions have been changing due to these colossal transformations of the world. These issues will be discussed in three main ways: the social, ethical, and legal implications that the media and digital technology are having on people. In 2020, during the global pandemic that kept us continually in quarantines, our lives were extremely social media orientated. This was so that we could stay in touch with loved ones and to escape the world that we were in. However, we should all be aware of the invisible control social media has on us. How does the mechanism work? How these platforms use psychology against us and in our daily lives. The use of social media having negative effects on our psychology is very present, as seen in a study from 2017 where young adults from the ages of 19 to 32 found that those who use social media more often were more than 3 times as likely to feel isolated socially than those who were not as active on the social media platforms. There are also many links between social media and the general daily use of and dependence on technology, leading to depression and anxiety. So where social media is meant to connect us, many circumstances show that it has the opposite effect and makes people more isolated and anxious to go out into the world. Stereotypes can lead people to generalise about a group of people and places. This approach of writing characters is a fast way of showing their personality as the audience recognises these tropes. With these stereotypes, they use obvious characteristics or basic information to exaggerate them. It is important to accurately represent other communities and social issues, as the audience is very diverse, and this could show the perception of society with different cultures, showing a more diverse and multi-faced society. A positive representation of others' experiences of human lives is very important in movies and TV shows. When you show people an accurate representation, it can help them have a better understanding of other cultures and places. Everyone has different experiences, but people still deserve to show their perspectives in a respectful and visible way. One misrepresentation in the media is 13 Reasons Why, with how they handled mental health. The message they send is discouraging to teens who are struggling. The way director Nick Sheff decided to display mental health was horrific. There was no part in the show where they had a serious conversation about mental illness or mental health. Hannah Baker was a mentally ill character who needed help, but at no point in the show did Hannah get the help that she needed to get better. And now, not only does social media ruin our daily social life, but they're also interfering in legal ways. One of the key issues is the illegal use of copyright, also known as plagiarism. This is the act of using other people's ideas or words and taking the credit. This is a dishonest act that in most cases would lead to serious consequences. There are many reasons to be worried about life on social media, such as identity theft, defamation, the right to privacy, and fake news spreading. Social media sites like Facebook, YouTube or Instagram are weapons to control our political perspectives. With the use of psychology, they can spread fake information and influence our political vote as well. That is why we should all be aware of the wrong use of social media. And in order to avoid these, you must be careful as to what you're sharing on the web, the personal information you're giving, the policies you accept, and to most importantly, be wise.